Hallå alla, det är jag, Frank Poller, också känd som Ufosxm här. Jag ska köra lite Warhammer Dawn of War. Jag har hört många bra saker om det här spelet, även jag har inte kört det. Man spelar som Blood Ravens, vilket är ett Space Marine Chapter jag inte har hört så mycket om, så det ska bli kul att spela som dem. Ja, så får man tutorial här, perfekt, bra. Jag har hört att det ska vara liksom Warhammer Starcraft, så det låter jättespännande. Ja, tutorial, bra. Ja, det här är typ Starcraft.
Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game. The mouse is your primary method of surveying the battle, selecting units and structures, and issuing orders. The mouse controls the camera. The camera represents your current view of the battlefield. To pan the camera, simply move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. Do this now.
Man kan inte zooma ut så mycket i det här spelet.
Rotate the camera to gain a different view of the battle. Press the Alt key
shit,
and move your mouse.
Det här är inte alls som Starcraft. Damn,
you can zoom in on something to see it up close by spinning the mouse wheel forward.
Inte bästa grafiken, men det här gammalt
spel. To return
spel,
the camera to the game's default view, press the backspace key on your keyboard. Do this now. Excellent. You've returned the camera to its default playing view. By panning, rotating, and zooming the camera in and out, you can get whatever view of the battlefield you wish. The diamond-shaped display in the lower left-hand corner of your screen is your minimap. You can use the minimap to see where your units and structures are located, to quickly scan the battlefield, to issue quick orders, and so on. The minimap displays the locations of all strategic points on the battlefield, as well as other items of strategic importance. Fog of War prevents you from seeing things where you do not have a presence. As you move units into an area, the Fog of War will be lifted. Now we will bring up the objective menu. The objective menu provides you with a list of all the primary and secondary objectives assigned to you by the game. Mouse over the objectives to get the description of each.
Åh jävlar, close the objective. Därför var det inte, jag lyssnar inte på dem. hur får man ens upp det där, va? Ja, men det här vet jag. Ja, det är kul. Ja, där.
Excellent. Anytime you want to refer to the objectives menu, click on the OBJ button on the upper menu bar. To select a unit or structure, simply click on it with the left mouse button. Go to your base and select the stronghold. Congratulations! You have just learned how to select units and structures in the game. Select your stronghold and look for the Scout Marine Squad icon located in the lower right corner of the screen.
That's on Starcraft.
Click this button now. Take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up.
Scouts.
This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready.
Scouts reporting for duty.
You now have the Scout Marine Squad.
Strategic
points are located in areas of high strategic value on the battlefield. Capturing and controlling the strategic points on the battlefield is how you increase your requisition resource. Order the Scout Marine Squad to capture a strategic point by right-clicking on the point. Capturing a strategic point takes time. Do not move the capturing squad away from the strategic point until the progress bar is full. Otherwise, you will not take control of the strategic point.
Tack move. Okej. Ja, man har cap på många squads man kan. Kul.
Scouts awaiting orders secured.
The point is ours. You must continue to capture strategic points to get more requisition resource, which allows you to build more units and structures. Select your stronghold and build a servitor. Servitors are required to build additional structures. Servitors are always available from the stronghold.
Så när ska bygga för mig? Så det här är CV.
The servitor has arrived. Servitors are the Space Marines builder unit. Anytime you wish to build a new structure, you must use a servitor.
Also, SCV.
Select the servitor and build a listening post on the captured strategic point.
Listening post. Jag vet inte vad den här gör.
With all due haste.
Gud, jag älskar det här.
The listening post fortifies your hold of a strategic point, increasing your requisition rate at the same time.
Jag har inga snipers än. Hur ger jag snipers? scouts ska väl såklart vara snipers. Det här känns lite missledande. Från allt annat.
Scouts here.
Ja. Om han försvinner när han har byggt klart.
Excellent.
Nej.
The point is now protected from enemy retaliation. You should continue to build listening posts on all your captured strategic points. Some structures, vehicles, and research require power to function. Building a plasma generator will supply you with the power you need to keep your force going. Select your servitor and build a plasma generator. The more plasma generators you have, the faster you will build up the power resource.
Alltså, requisitions får jag av objectives. Ja, men då vill jag fånga, då vill man ta den.
Yes, my lord. Strategic point identified.
Ja, exakt. Så är det de vet. Dessa 2, är det typ level? Nej, det är väl hur många jag har. Och squad size 2. Number of.
You now have power. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. Note that there is a limit to how many plasma generators can be built per stronghold. Notice the white ring that appears around some of your structures when you are deciding where to build. This is the control zone. Most structures can only be constructed within the control zone, while others, like listening posts, can be built at other locations. When you are trying to place a new structure, its color changes from red to green as you move it around. A green color indicates that the structure can be placed at that location so that building
Area
will begin.
secured.
Select your servitor and build a chapel barracks.
Men jag vill bygga listening post där först.
With all due haste.
Ja, skynda dig. Du jävla servitor. Han ser så jävla dum ut när han går. Ja, jag gillar inte går det. Ja, det här går inte långt. Inte långt alltså. Gud, han kör på jul. Så jävla fucking bra.
I await your instructions.
Man lägger väl den typ långt fram så jag kan, för jag vill bygga folk. Nej, den här bygger vi först. Tänk så här, man kan ju bygga den här objectives så man kan.
The chapel barracks is the structure where you can build more advanced Space Marine infantry units.
Just nu. Bygga Space Marines. Där är strategic point. Critical location. Det finns det olika. Vad är det här då? Alltså strategic point. Vad är skillnaden? Så det här. Slägte på sig. What? Ja, men det här får man väl lista ut sen. Relic. Ja. Okej, är du klar än?
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished. Select your chapel barracks and build a Space Marine squad. These elite warriors will form the core of your military force.
Ja, några riktiga Marines här. Äntligen. Och sen så Assault Marines, Terminators och Assault Marines. Force Commander. Frag Grenades, Melta Bombs.
Marine squad deployed.
Space Marine squads are your all-purpose fighting force. They are powerful and resilient and, with research, can be upgraded to counter almost any threat. They can also capture strategic points. Reinforcing is the act of calling in additional troops to bring your squad to maximum combat effectiveness. Select a Space Marine squad. Click the Reinforce Squad button to add one new unit to your squad. You can reinforce during battle in the event that a brother Space Marine falls to the enemy. You can click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to bring the squad to full strength. Congratulations! You have reinforced your Space Marine squad.
Scouts here.
All units and vehicles have a health rating. Health is represented by the small green bar underneath each squad or vehicle. Remember, a squad takes damage as a whole. When enough damage has been inflicted on the squad, a unit will die if you lose any units during a fight. You can reinforce to bring your squad back to full strength. Make sure you watch the strength of your squad in battle. Reinforce often to make sure your squads are as effective as possible. Remember that when a unit with a heavy weapon dies, you lose that weapon from the squad. You will need to upgrade the squad to get the heavy weapon back. Select the chapel barracks and build a force commander. The force commander acts as a hero for your army. The force commander is a veteran of thousands of battles, and his combat prowess is unrivaled. He will lead your force to victory.
Med Blood Drivens är ganska coola. Varför gjorde jag min varför gjorde jag någon jävla Ultramarine rip-off chapter istället för Blood Drivens? Vad fan är det här? Blood Drivens, de är ganska bra.
Here to serve.
Blood Angel successor då. Eller? Jag har ingen aning. Jag kan inget om deras.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Scouts awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration. Strategic point identified.
Vad är det fan? Ja, just det, vi begynner force commander.
Yes, lord.
I command in the name of the Emperor. Commander has arrived. The mutant. The force commander cannot capture points, but is a skilled warrior who can be upgraded with powerful abilities. The Space Marine's other commander unit will become available to build more facilities and unlock more research. Select your force commander and click the Attach button. Now, select a Space Marine squad.
Här, attach.
This Space Marine squad is greatly enhanced by the addition of the force commander. He can also fight effectively on detach the leader from this squad. Simply select the squad. My duty calls. Beware the alien. It is located in the same place as the attach icon. Very good. You are mastering advanced concepts that will help you to annihilate your enemies. Select a squad and take note of the small blue bar. The enemy must be nearby. This blue bar represents the morale of your squad. Morale represents the effectiveness of your units in battle. Think of it as a combination of mental focus, courage, and the willingness to fight. Various weapons in the game inflict morale damage as well as health damage. When your squad takes morale damage, the small blue bar will decrease, just like the health bar does. When a squad's morale becomes too low, the squad will break.
A
broken squad has lost the will to fight, and its combat effectiveness is drastically reduced. You do not lose control of broken squads. It is your choice whether to leave them in battle or retreat to gather strength. Also, certain units have abilities that can increase the morale of a squad. Morale can be an effective tool against your enemies. By destroying your enemy's morale, you cause them to lose combat effectiveness, making them much easier to kill. In this way, a small but properly armed squad can destroy an enemy force of superior numbers. Remember, tactics and strategy can turn the tide of almost any battle.
Scouts advance.
Make sure you use this knowledge to achieve victory on the battlefield.
Here to serve.
Select your servitor and build an armory now.
För det här kan man väl lägga här.
Initializing protocol.
Chop pilman.
You must build an armory in order to access weapon upgrades.
Den är så jävla vacker.
Squads can be equipped with a variety of weaponry, allowing you to prepare them against different enemy types.
Scouts in position. Scouts awaiting orders. Infiltrating enemy territory.
De här är ganska coola. Scouts.
Excellent. The armory is operational. Select your Space Marine squad and click the Upgrade Heavy Bolter.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
notice a heavy bolter appears in one of your squad members' hands. This procedure can be performed with any of the available weapon upgrades. Initially, you can only upgrade 2 units of your total squad with heavy weapons. By doing further research at the armory, you can unlock the capability to upgrade more. Excellent. You have upgraded your Space Marine squad. You can upgrade your squads anywhere on the battlefield to weapons that are well suited to counter your enemy. Select the stronghold and click the monastery upgrade icon. We must upgrade the stronghold to a monastery to gain access to squad leaders and other powerful research options and structures. Leaders are highly skilled warriors that can be added to some Space Marine squads. You will need strong leaders if you are to defeat your enemies.
Nej, jag är dum. Det där är som Bigger Heroes. Okej. Det här. Nej, sure, man uppgraderar det.
The Emperor protects.
Vart är flamern? Där har man flamern. Men kul. För att fortsätta göra det så bygger vi lite med Space Marines.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Strategic point identified.
Har ni tagit den?
Scouts here.
Kusligt.
Strategic point identified.
Here to serve.
Ja, listening post.
Initializing build protocol.
Ska man skaffa till Sertor antar jag. Man kan ju, okej, jag är lite dum. Jag visste inte att det var saker.
The monastery is complete. You can now add sergeants to some of your Space Marine squads.
My faith is my shield.
What is your will?
Jaha, man kan lägga sergeants. Vad är det här?
Scouts in position.
Det kan ni inte förresten. Jag vill ha en till sniper på den. Vem är du? Okej, det är du. Det här då.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
sergeants are valiant leaders that improve the combat ability and morale of the squad they are part of.
Perfekt. Vänta.
They will inspire your Marines to greater feats of heroism.
Direct us to the enemy.
Ni har nyss byggt massa sånt, så man vill ha en sergeant. Jag kan ha 4 heavy weapons.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Man vill ha, eller vet du vad, det här.
Faith is our shield.
Man vill ha massa machine guns på det squadet.
Excellent. Your sergeant has arrived. Note that your sergeants are part of the squad and cannot leave it.
My shield.
Select your chapel and build another Space Marine squad.
Objective acquired.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
Critical location.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Okej. Vad är det här? Men det har jag redan gjort med de här. Jag är för snabb för den här tutorialen. Jag Starcraft för mycket. Ni har inte alla machine gunsen, men man vill väl ändå sticka hit.
Strategic point identified.
At your command, we will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Strategic point identified.
Marine squad deployed. Taking haste. Direct us. Attacking as ordered. Charge.
Det är massa eldar här.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. None shall stop us. Understood. Defending the glory of the Imperium. Commencing attack. Faith is our shield.
What would you have me do?
Ni kan hjälpa.
For the glory of the Emperor.
Eller?
We are united in his service.
Ja, ni fixar där. Vart är min sån kille?
Yes, Lord.
Kan du bygga? Machine Cult produces. Ja, den vill man ha. Vart kan jag bygga den? Får du ens plats där? Nej. Men då bygger man väl till. Vart kan jag bygga? Jag vill bygga maskinkult. Ja, men jag kan bara bygga den här.
I will do as you ask. Yes,
jag vill ha mer kraft, så då bygger man plasma.
Initializing build protocol.
Heresy grows.
Defending objectives.
Objective logged. We stand ready.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. For the Emperor.
Vart är min? Nu har vi 2 servitor så en av dem har ingen använt.
Fear denies faith. Weapons at ready. It is time. Maintain attack formation. We stand
Har
ready.
ni fixat? Ja, nej, ni har inte alla, men ni är fullt. Här. Vänta, dog min commander? Fuck, jag måste bygga en ny.
For the Emperor!
Ja, ligga saker först för de coolare. Fire Slave.
I await your instructions.
Machine Cult. Har vi ens plats med den? Yes, Machine Cult. Vart är min andra gilla? Du bygger redan den. Jag kan cancella.
With all due haste.
Ja, nu är det gjort. Nu är det gjort.
Faith is our shield.
Tar man väl en massa flamers i den här skvaden.
Understood.
Praise the
Ja, det här
Emperor.
min commander är. Okej, ta den.
Strategic point identified. Death from above. Awaiting orders. Orders received, brother.
Get
For the glory of the Imperium. Attacking
Gud,
as
det här är fan...
ordered.
Det här är typ snart bra. Men varför är ni så långsamma bara att attackera?
Initiating damage. Protocol 23.
Excellent.
Walk
You have built
softly.
a Space Marine squad and brought it to full strength.
Direct us to
To mount an effective attack,
engaging
you should
the
try
enemy.
to have several Space Marine squads, fully reinforced
Jaja.
in maximum strength, and upgraded with special weapons and a sergeant. Your
For the
field
glory.
base
Ja,
is
det är uppdelat.
to support a finite number of squads.
Okej, sen
The number
startar
of
sina
squads you can support at any given time
Walk
is called a
softly
squad cap.
and
You
carry
can see your
big
current
gun.
squad cap
Ja,
in the
det är
resource
den.
area at the
Objective
top of your
log.
screen. Once you have reached your maximum squad cap, you will not be able to call in any additional squads. So it's very important to keep an eye on this as you're building up your forces. You can increase your squad cap by building certain structures and researching upgrades.
We are
There
the
is
Emperor's
always a
chosen.
maximum beyond which you cannot go. Some types of terrain can provide your squads with protection from enemy
Yes, my
fire.
Det är
lord.
värt att
This is
microwide det här
called
spelet.
cover.
Heresy
Select one
grows
of your
from
infantry
idleness.
squads and move it into cover.
None
Area
shall
of
stop
cover has
us.
been identified
We
with a
stand
marker
ready.
known as a ping. It is visible on the minimap as well
Yes,
as
my
in the
lord.
world.
We stand
Jag
ready.
förstår,
Cover
jag
is useful
förstår.
in that it can provide your squads with additional
Today the
defensive
enemy shall
bonuses,
know fear.
which make them harder to kill. It's easy to see cover
Jag har,
emerge
alltså förlåt, jag kan
Infiltrate
inte lyssna
enemy
just nu, jag är
territory.
i
as you
krig.
pass over large bombed out
Vad är
craters
det
and
här?
cities.
Ja, det här är
or pass
cover.
through thick
Du går
foliage
inte dit.
in
Alltså,
jungles.
han
You'll
blir
notice that when you move your squads to
alltså,
an area of cover,
ja tack.
a small cover icon will appear above them.
Vad har ni här?
This indicates that they are receiving a defensive
hoppa
bonus.
bort? Hur långt
Excellent.
kan ni hoppa?
Your squad is in
Activating
cover.
jump pack.
Units in cover
jävlar.
are harder targets to shoot
Jetpacks.
and take less damage from range attacks because of this.
We
Use cover
are
well
ready.
to gain tactical advantages over your enemies.
Maintain attack
Excellent.
formation.
You have
We are
captured
the
3
Emperor's
strategic
for the
points
Emperor.
and built
Yes,
lesson
my
points on
lord.
them.
Direct us to
Taking
the
and
enemy.
holding strategic points is key to defeating your
Increasing
enemies.
attack.
You can capture critical locations just
Jävlar,
like
vad är det här?
strategic points.
Strategic
In
point
some multiplayer
identified.
games, capturing and holding one or more of these critical locations can win you the game.
Taking heavy fire.
You also get requisition from any critical
Det här är
locations
deras
you
stad
control.
då.
Use a
De har
squad to capture a
plasmagenerator
critical
här. Vem
location.
ligger det här?
Critical locations
Vi har
are
hittat
points on the
deras
map
stad där.
that
Kan vi
represent
ta
locations
den
of
då?
critical strategic
On alert,
importance.
brothers.
Excellent.
The enemy must be
You captured
nearby.
a critical location.
By
Note
my
that critical
command.
locations
Okay,
cannot
attack.
have listening posts built on them.
Heresy
You
grows
must
from
find other ways to
idleness.
hold them. Holding relics gives
We
you
are
access
the
to your
Emperor's
army's best
chosen.
units and
Där kommer
vehicles.
assaultnissarna.
Hold on to them
For the
to ensure
glory
you have
of the
access to your best
Imperium.
technology.
We
Use a
stand
squad to
ready.
capture a relic. Relics are
Initiating
sacred
attack
points of
protocol.
He
healing.
who stands with me
Excellent.
shall be
You
my
have
brother.
captured a relic. You can build listening posts
Aha.
to fortify captured relics.
Kul.
You can
Vart-
also
är det
capture
pass?
your
Scouts
opponent's
in
relics
secure.
to deny them access to their best units and
Scouts
technology.
charge.
Just
Scouts,
like the
go,
chapel
go, go.
barracks is used
This
to build
day
weapons.
shall be a
Ni har
glorious
allt.
one
Cult
for
has
the
used to build
Imperium.
vehicles. Vehicles are tough and nearly impervious to the attacks of non-upgraded infantry.
What is your
They are
order?
a
Mina
fundamental part
assaulters.
of your
Vad
army.
jävlar.
Fear
Very
denies
powerful
faith.
support weapons. Congratulations. You've completed the learning session of the tutorial. It is time to put what you have learned to work.
On alert, brothers.
Take control of the
enemy
force
must be
and build up
nearby.
your strength so you can
For
crush
the
your
Emperor.
enemy. Use infantry
By my
units to
command.
capture strategic points.
Attack!
And servitors to build listening points.
We stand
Continue
ready.
to build structures. And carry out research that will increase your effectiveness in battle. Build additional squads.
Ja.
Make sure you research upgrades that will increase both your squad cap and vehicle cap. Take this battlefield, and the next after that. The fight will never end until your enemies are crushed.
Yes, my lord. Engaging the enemy. We stand ready. Engaging the enemy.
Ja.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
Ja, vänta, det här är countdown tills när jag vinner. Nu vinner jag inte när jag dödar er. Kan ni fånga den?
We stand ready. Never vigilance.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Döda den.
He who stands with shall be.
Fear denies fate.
Så vinner den.
We stand ready.
Så vi vann. Första gången jag kör det här spelet och jag vinner. Säkert för över tutorialen. 26 minuter känns lite orimligt. Men då vill jag tacka för att ni har kollat. Det där kändes mycket snabbare än 26 minuter. Ja, tack för att ni har kollat. Allt det där. Ha en bra dag, antar jag. Peace out.